Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike. Thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. I'm going to interrupt our series this week on how the industry is trying to manipulate you to share a real short story with you. Last night, I received a call from what I would call an industry icon. This person has been one of the leading coaches in the real estate industry for as long as I've been in, and someone that I've known personally and coached with myself for over 30 years. And the reason he was calling me, he said, was that he was doing a program in Canada yesterday and wanted to let me know that he had used me as an example without my permission. Now, this is rarely good news. He said that about 25 years ago, Mike, you asked me a question that no one had ever asked me. I'm like, okay. I didn't know I was so original. He said, you are. He said, the question you asked me was, in your opinion, what am I capable of? And what changes do I need to make to accomplish that? In your opinion, what am I capable of? And what changes do I need to make? He said, Mike, no one had ever asked me that question before, and no one has ever asked me that question since. No one. And I've coached thousands of the most productive agents in the country, and no one had ever asked me, and no one's ever asked me again. So I used you today, and I told them that's why I think that you went on to be so successful in your real estate business. He goes, Mike, how about you now? How many ask you that question? And I said, nobody. Never, not once. He said, right. Everyone wants coaching, but very few are actually coachable. He said, most of the people that I coach with these days, they just want to tell me how great they are. They want to tell me what they're doing. They focus only on their strengths, and they try to whitewash over their weaknesses. They don't want to think about them. They don't want to pay attention to them. And he goes, most of all in the industry today, nobody wants any level of accountability at all. And that's why he said, so few agents struggle, so few agents are successful, and most really struggle. They want coaching, they want ideas, they want input, but they're not coachable. He said, he left me with something in this conversation, a challenge to me today. And I'm trying to honor that challenge right now with you. He said, Mike, I want you to go to work tomorrow, and I want you to encourage your folks to become coachable, to seek out the answers, just to ask of themselves and you and everybody else around them, in your opinion, what am I capable of doing? What's my potential? And what changes need to be made in order for me to realize my potential? And folks, I think he's right. I think if you and I were to go out there and do that today, we would be making it happen for ourselves.